it out.
And so this is already sold. This is for a friend actually. This is actually my old Sage 2. If you guys seen my videos of it, I've thrashed on this a lot. It had rust. You guys seen me like tear it down, brash on it, spine whack it, and it has just held up so well. You know, it's still one of the best made knives, definitely for sure, with the single screw size construction. You know, everything is just done right. But the flaws, of course, to it, for one, the blade shape to me just looked really ineffective. Like, it just didn't look deadly, it didn't look impressive, it didn't look cool. The pocket clip had no traction. So I just decided to tinker with this. This by no means is a representation of my fit and finish, but this was just to fix it up and just mess around. First thing I did was I bead blasted the pocket clip. That's a cue taken from the Techno, and I think that Spyderco from now on should just bead blast all their pocket clips. Just give them traction, you know, remove that reflectiveness, and it makes it look far less cheap. You had remember before I had added jimping and just file work, it was horrible, so I had to smooth it all down, so that's kind of that. I don't like bead blasted screws, especially since these are not like tactical, they're not open femaled. I mean, this obviously doesn't help fight rust at all. I had to clean that up, so I did something similar to the Techno, and so I re-bead blasted the handle scales. So basically everything looks nice and new, and I would say to that end, it does look nice. And I carbonized the lock bar. This lock bar is already broken in, already been tested, so it's not going to move from there. There's no blade play, so that's good. And then obviously the biggest change is I turned it into a karambit style blade, and I'm gonna start by saying I think Spyderco should do this. Definitely, they should provide this style version, kind of like a hawkbill version of this knife. I know Pavlov has he loves these hawkbill knives, and he got the Sage 2. I think he was telling me perhaps because of one of my videos, and a lot of people say that because of my videos they picked up a Sage 2. The only thing I never liked about the Sage 2 is just perhaps the appearance of it. Just didn't give me much of a. It didn't feel very special, and I'll be honest, I like this. I like this a lot now. I'm probably going to pick up another Sage 2 brand new and do this again for myself, just so I can have one, because if you guys saw with the zip tie mod, it'll wave out like a Emerson, and then you can quickly defend yourself. And also, you know, now with the pocket clip having some traction, they remove that flaw. And the only thing is the weight of the blade definitely takes a hit, so it's a little bit more like you have to like flick it a little bit more aggressively, but it'll still come out fast. And I didn't modify any of that stuff anyway. The only thing then to show the person, these are, you know, I had to regrind the blade. And so the original one was very, very bad condition. If you guys just watch the video, you'll know why. So I had to redo this blade. And so like I said, this is not me trying to aim for perfection. It was just get on there, give it kind of a factory look. So I had to regrind the blade, and you can see there's some scuffing already here from me hand sharpening it. So like I said, this is not a representation of my final fit and finish on my knives. This is just me, I don't know, just messing around with my knife. And but I did try to clean it up in general, you know, give it a nice, I don't know, factory look. And besides the grease and now the scuffing there on the hilt, I guess you call it. It's it looks like that. Regrinding as in, you see this, I have to show this to the customer, but I did that to this side because I think it actually looks better. The blade looks longer. This is typically how Spyderco has it. It gives that kind of like appearance of an eye and kind of like a bird face, and I don't know, it makes the blade look smaller and this part look just fat, and I didn't really like that. So I thought this actually looks more clean. So I only did that to one side, so you can see where it left that unevenness on the spine. And I don't really want to try to even it out. It's just not really necessary. This will be just a user anyway for that person, and so and it's just a user for me too. It's just something fun to do. Just like I said, just clean up the handle. I didn't fix any dents or anything on the bevels. You can see if there's that one dent right there. I didn't go and fix the bevels. I didn't try to, this was mostly machine done, so there's even machining lines that if I fix it in one spot, I'd have to fix all of it. So I just left it the way it is. Just cleaned up everything, blasted everything, carbonized what needed to be carbonized, and then just redid the blade, and just made it look like factory. I think it came out good. Definitely before I started using it, it looked obviously more and more clean, but I've started to sharpen it. And like I said, I wasn't aiming for perfection on this. It was just going to be a knife I was going to keep, but the individual wanted it. So, and lastly, it's decently sharp. I mean, I haven't gone through great lengths to try to make the edge perfect. I'll probably do that later when I have some spare time. But as it is right now, I guess the Spyderco Stage 2 turned into a, I don't know, hawkbill kind of karambit style. I like it a lot. I think it makes the knife much more cool. And I did also add a sharpening notch, which I think goes with the overall look of the knife too. So, thank you.